You know, every now and then, something comes along that feels different. Not just another dip, not just another stock. Something with real potential. And today, I want to walk you through one of those exact setups. It's a stock we found recently, and yeah, we think it's special. Not because someone paid us to say so. Not because there's a big commission behind it. In fact, let me be totally clear up front, I don't take money from companies to talk about their stocks. I'm not sponsored. I never have been. And I never will be. Why? Because that's not what this is about for me. What it's really about is giving people a shot at something better, a shot at understanding the market, building a strategy, and maybe finally feeling in control of their financial future. That's what I care about. That's what drives me. And that's why I'm excited to walk you through this opportunity step by step. So grab a coffee, maybe a notepad, and settle in, because by the time we are done here, you'll know everything I know about this company, and more importantly, how I found it, how to manage the risk, and how to apply the same system to find your own winning trades. Let's dig in. Chapter 1, The Company at a Glance. The company we're talking about today is called Endeavour Silver Corporation. The ticker symbol is EXK. They're in the gold and silver mining business. But what makes them different from your run-of-the-mill mining operation is the combination of 1. A clear expansion strategy across North and South America. 2. A handful of high-grade, fully funded projects. 3. And a financial foundation that actually makes sense. They're not just exploring, they're producing. They're not burning cash, they've got capital in the bank. And they're not betting everything on one country or one mineral, they're diversifying smartly across borders and metals. Let me tell you something, in the world of junior and mid-tier miners, that's rare. Most of the time, you get companies with nothing but a permit and a dream. Not these guys. Endeavour is already producing silver and gold from 2 active mines, while they're expanding into even bigger opportunities. Chapter 2, where they're mining and why it matters. Let's talk location. First up, they're operating 2 productive mines in Mexico. 1. Guanaceví. 2. Bolañitos. These aren't theoretical mines. They're up, running, and putting silver and gold into the market. In the first quarter alone, they produced around 1.9 million ounces of silver. That's not pocket change. That's a real, functioning business generating cash flow. Now, what's exciting is that they're not stopping there. They're building out a much bigger project in Mexico called Terronera. This one's a game changer. It's fully funded and expected to go live in late 2025. Once operational, it's expected to more than double their current production. Think about that, if their active mines are already making money, imagine what happens when this new project kicks in with twice the output. And it gets better. They're also expanding into Peru, with the acquisition of a new mine called Huachocolpa Uno. That's a $145 million acquisition that helps them diversify their operations geographically. That means they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. If something happens in one country, taxes, regulations, labor issues, they've still got operations elsewhere. That's how smart companies think long-term. And then there's the crown jewel, a project called Pitarrilla in Mexico. This one might be the biggest prize of all. It's believed to be the largest undeveloped silver deposit on the planet. Let that sink in. If even part of what's estimated in the ground there turns into actual production, this company could move from being a mid-tier player to a major force in the silver space. Chapter 3, Why Silver and Why Now? So why silver? Why should we even care? Well, let's zoom out for a minute. Silver is more than just jewelry and coins. Today, it plays a massive role in 1. Solar panels. 2. Electric vehicles. 3. Electronics. 4. Batteries. 5. Medical devices. It's a modern industrial metal with a crucial role in the clean energy transition. At the same time, it's still viewed as a precious metal, a safe haven asset when inflation rises or markets get shaky. And here's the kicker, supply hasn't been keeping up with demand. New silver discoveries are rare. Most high-grade deposits have already been mined. So the companies with access to known reserves, like Endeavour, are in a prime position to benefit from any price spikes. And price spikes are exactly what we're seeing. Recently, silver hit a 13-year high, pushing past $36 per ounce. That's huge. And get this, Endeavour's management is smart. They've hedged part of their future production using a strategy called a zero-cost collar. What that means in plain English is they've locked in a minimum selling price of $31 per ounce, while still keeping some of the upside if silver prices shoot up to $42. So even if prices drop tomorrow, they're protected, and if prices rise, they still make a solid profit. That's smart risk management. Chapter 4, the financials that matter. Let's look at the books. Too many junior mining companies are constantly raising money just to stay afloat. Every new project means more dilution. Every new drill hole means another share offering. Not Endeavour. Here's what stands out. 1. $106 million in cash. 2. Fully funded growth projects. 3. Equity raised earlier in the year to strengthen the balance sheet. That means they're not scrambling for money. They've got what they need to build, expand, and execute, without gutting the share price or diluting investors to death. And as I mentioned earlier, their current producing mines are generating real revenue. That cash flow supports operations while they build out their bigger vision. This isn't just a promise. It's a plan. Chapter 5, the chart setup. What caught my eye? Now, let's get into how I actually found this. It started with the chart. I was scanning setups like I always do, looking for stocks that were forming clean, reliable breakout patterns. And this one just jumped out. What I saw on Endeavour's chart was classic. 1. Multiple resistance points around $5.27. 2. Clean consolidation. 3. Then finally, a breakout above that level. Now, technical traders know that when a stock breaks through a long-standing resistance level, especially one tested 4 to 5 times, that can be a powerful signal. Even better, it happened on strong volume. That tells us institutions may be stepping in. And when Wall Street moves in, they don't nibble. They build big positions. And that momentum can carry the stock much higher. This is the kind of setup I live for, because it's not a gamble. It's a probability. You've got 1. Strong fundamentals. 2. A big catalyst. 3. A clean chart. 4. Rising silver prices. 5. Hedging in place. 6. Cash in the bank. 7. And long-term growth baked in. That's not hype. That's a recipe. Chapter 6, comparing to past winners. Let me take you back to a few recent plays we've had in this space. 1. Ego, Eldorado Gold. We picked it up around the $9-10 range. 1. It's now up 20% plus. 2. SKE, Skeena Resources, got in just above $11.75. 2. It's up over 35%. 3. Roy, Gold Royalty Corporation, we snagged it on a breakout around $1.50. 3. Now? 3. Up 47%. Notice a trend? It's not about picking random mining stocks. It's about waiting for the right setup. 1. A strong chart. 2. A clear breakout. 3. Good fundamentals. 4. Positive industry trends. That's what gets you 30 to 50% returns in a few months instead of 2 to 3% gains over a year. Chapter 7, Risks You Need to Know. Now, I'm not here to sell you sunshine and rainbows. Let's talk about risk. They go up. They go down. Even with hedging, if silver tanks long term, it'll affect profits. This is mining. Things go wrong. Equipment breaks. Labor disputes happen. It's not a risk-free business. If they expand faster than expected, they may raise more equity. That could dilute shareholders. Two countries mean two governments, two sets of rules. Things can change fast. The key is risk management. Always have a stop loss. Know what you're willing to lose. Don't bet the farm. And make sure you're investing based on a system, not emotion. Chapter 8, What I'm watching next. Here's how I'm watching this stock over the next few months. 1. Production updates from current mines. 2. Construction progress at Terronera. 3. Integration of the new Peruvian mine. 4. Silver price trends. 5. Volume spikes and institutional buying. I'll also be watching for volume confirmation, big green bars that show Wall Street's paying attention. If all those line up, this stock could go from a quiet breakout to a full-on rally. This isn't just about one stock. It's about learning how to find great setups, how to spot real opportunity in a sea of noise, and how to manage risk so you can stay in the game long enough to win. Whether you buy Endeavour Silver or not is up to you. But the framework you just walked through, that's repeatable. Use it to find your next winner. Because opportunities like this, they're out there every week. You just have to know what to look for. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe our channel.